Hello everyone, my name is Rosario. I'm part of the WETAG team, and today I'm bringing you this video with all the information you need to know to have a successful interview with your employer of the Work and Travel program. We will go step by step explaining how these interviews are like and showing all the details so you can show why you are the best candidate for this position you're applying for. Pay attention, let's begin. So let's talk about the presentation. To start, we have some items to talk about the personal presentation, starting by not to slouch. What is to slouch? Is to bend forward with your head or your shoulders like this, or putting your hand like this. Try not to do that. Sit straight instead, not too straight, but like this would be okay. With your elbows away from the table, that would be perfect. Then what else? Clear voice, good volume. You do not need to shout, but you do not need to whisper as well. A clear voice tone would be fine. Like this, it will be okay. As for your appearance, a good hairstyle, like a simple and clean hairstyle and makeup, if any, would be perfect. As for the guys, check on your beard. You can have a beard, there's no problem with that. You can also have a mustache if you like, but have it tidy, neat, and with the rest of your face clean, okay? As for the clothes, you do not need to wear a suit, but it's important that your appearance to look tidy and clean. For example, you can wear a sweater or a polo or a blouse. Try not to wear like overly casual streetwear or similar. Then from your waist down, you can use your pajamas or shorts de boquita, and it's okay because that won't be seen by the employer. Use whatever you want. Okay, another very important item, smile. Show enthusiasm and show confidence. The attitude is everything. Concise words. If you didn't understand something that your employer asked, it's okay. You can ask them to repeat the question or what they said. But do not rumble. What we would say, no chamuches. If the idea is not coming up to you, do not use filler words like or Make a pause, silent, and then keep going when the idea comes up. And you do not need to rush. You can speak slowly, and it's okay. The thing is that they must understand what you're saying. Focus on that. Let's talk about the environment presentation now. To start, we will talk about the background. This is very simple. Your background should be neat and distraction-free. If you have like your room very untidy, you will have to tidy up your room. I'm so sorry. So yes, the background should be tidy, okay? About the audio and the image. It's important to you to have a good quality camera, a good light in the room, to test your device beforehand so you make sure that you are avoiding technical issues. And make sure that your Wi-Fi is working properly. That is crucial. About the punctuality. It's very normal for the interviewers to run late and start interviews after the time scheduled. You must be on time and even around 10 to 15 minutes early, just in case anything comes up. Now we will call Vicky to ensure she's ready for her interview and to review her presentation. Vicky, are you there? Hi, Vicky.
Hi,
Okay,
how are
I
you?
see there that the light in your room is not very, very strong. Can you turn on the lights, please?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Perfect. Now, Vicky, I would like to ask you to uh, place your device in a fixed surface so it stops moving. Okay, great. Okay, I see that your position is not the best. Try not to slouch, sit straight. Good. And without your hands on your face, please. Good. I see that you're very serious. It's very important for you to smile. Show me your smile. Great. Okay. I'm hearing some music, is it right?
I'm sorry, yes,
There
yes.
is music in the background. Okay, Vicky, the background should be silent. Great. You're drinking mate. I would love to share a mate with you, but not during the interview. Try not
I'm
to
so-
have a mate or a tea or anything during the interview. Just they will be just 15 minutes, so mate can wait.
Okay,
Okay, good. Well, Vicky, you're perfect. You're ready for your interview. See you next time. Good luck. Now, the question is, what kind of questions will they ask? The questions for this kind of interviews are very common and are not a big deal. Now we will review some of them. For example, to start, they usually make a silly or an easy question to break the ice and to make you feel comfortable. For example, have you ever been to the US, or what's your favorite movie? And then the interview properly will start with a question as, give me a short personal introduction. In this case, it's easy. You just have to talk about yourself. What's your name? What do you study? How old are you? Where do you live? Whom do you live with? Who do you live with? For example, good morning. My name is Juana Perez. I am 20 years old and I'm a third year medicine student at the University of Buenos Aires. I live in Buenos Aires, but I was born in Mendoza. I'm passionate about health and helping others. In fact, I have volunteered in community health programs and currently assist in a public health research project. I also enjoy learning languages and doing pottery in my free time, and I'm very excited to be part of this program to grow professionally and experience your culture firsthand. Another question may be, do you know anything about the employer? That's why we suggest you to make an investigation, a little research about the area and also about the employer. So you can mention some interesting facts about it, and also you can have maybe some thoughtful questions that you will be able to ask by the end of the interview. That's another suggestion. Available dates and position you're applying for. This is a very easy answer. You will answer indicating the dates that you have mentioned to the sponsor. For example, I am available to work from December the 8th to the March the 24th. And about the position you're applying for, the same. I am applying for the front desk agent position. Okay. About the previous experience. You know, the previous experience is not required, so if you do not have, just say so. You can say, this will be my first working experience, and I'm very happy to have the opportunity to learn with you. Also, if you do have previous experience, tell them about the role that you had, what you learned from from that experience, and what relevant contributions you made to the company or to your team. How would you describe yourself? What would you say are some of your weaknesses? Both are very normal questions as well. In this case, I suggest you to talk about your strengths and the things that you have to work on, but avoiding things like I am very perfectionist or other cliches or overused answers. Just be honest, and well, about your strengths, I suggest you to talk about the things that will be useful for your performance. These are some examples. How would you describe yourself? I am someone who enjoys working in dynamic environments and connecting with people from different backgrounds. One of my strengths is that I adapt quickly and stay calm under pressure, which has helped me stay efficient and focused during busy or unexpected situations. I am also a good listener, which makes it easier for me to understand team needs and contribute in a way that supports everyone's goals. What would you say are some of your weaknesses? Something I continue to work on is being more assertive when sharing ideas or giving feedback. I sometimes hesitate to speak up if I think my input might cause disagreement, but I am learning that respectful communication and confidence are key to effective teamwork. I have been actively challenging myself to step out of my comfort zone in this area, and I have already seen growth. What can you bring to the company, or why do you think working with us would be a good fit for you? In this case, I would suggest you to talk about the contribution that you can potentially make to the company and also the one that the company can make to you. For example, I think this would be a great fit because I enjoy working with people and staying active, and your ski resort, in this case, offers a unique opportunity to do both. I bring adaptability, strong communication skills, and a willingness to learn. I work well under pressure, support my team, and I'm excited to grow, improve my English, and contribute with a positive attitude. It's important that you tailor this answer taking in account the position you're applying for. For example, if you are applying for a kitchen position, it would be proper to talk about teamwork skills or attention to detail skills. Why do you want to do this program? For example, a good answer in this case would be I'm eager to learn from a different work culture, improve my English, and grow both personally and professionally during this program while gaining work experience. Be sure that in this case you talk about the intercultural exchange and what that will bring you, and not about money or similar, okay? What things should you not ask, mention, or do during the interview? Do not jump ahead. Avoid bringing things that will be covered later in the interview. Usually, these interviews have a structured plan, so if you jump ahead, you may come across as anxious. Interruptions or speaking over the interviewer. Wait for the interviewer to finish what he wants to say. Do not answer things like okay or yes or all right after he says something, and avoid also starting to answer the question before he finishes asking it. Do not read your answers, especially during the self-introduction. You know that they will make that question, so do not read it. Rehearse it. Do not memorize it as well. Do not sound robotic when you answer it. You can rehearse it, but keep it conversational. Okay? Then, talking about the salary or the overtime or the second jobs, if you talk about this during your first interview, they will think that you are making this program just for the money. And as you know, this program is to have a cultural exchange. So if they think that you're coming for the money, it's very probable that they will say no. Goodbye. Okay, and last but not least, never speak Spanish unless the interviewer tells you so or asks you to do it. But if not, do not speak Spanish. If you do not know how to say something that you want to say, try to rephrase it, but do not switch the language. All right, guys, this is everything you need to know. Now you're ready for your interview. Of course, we will help you, and if you have any questions, we are here to answer and to give you feedback and to check on you before having this interview. But you've got this, and you will do great. Thank you very much. See you next time.